though.
I don't think anybody's watching.
Okay, good, because that way we can just drink beer.
All right. Shh.
Okay, so we're the Crafty Boys, and we're doing the Advent calendar from. Where's it from?
Parallel 49.
Parallel 49. What's it called?
It's called "It's a Wonderful Time for a Beer."
Oh wow! And this is like the 5th year we're doing this.
I think 6.
6th. Oh Jesus, we're drunkards.
Yeah.
All right, so I've just uncovered my my beer.
Stay tuned.
And hang on, we're this is sounding very much like that ASMR. So ready? There. So notice how my hand vanishes. So right now we're drinking the Down to Ride, lol. It's a Rosé Farmhouse with grape and hibiscus. Okay.
We're whispering Julian because we feel like it.
It's a new thing. Really attractive people on the internet like to whisper into microphones, and apparently this is a thing. That's a thing. So
is it really?
So sorry. What is a Rosé Farmhouse? Julian, entertain the audience while we open our beers.
I've opened it. I don't know what a Rosé farm. What does their Instagram say?
Oh, good point.
See, a farmhouse.
Hey, Julian, if you want to join, by all means, just click on
a
the
Rosé Farmhouse. Sounds like a building. It's a structure. It's not a beer.
That's very true. So
All
Instagram,
right. I'm gonna pour this.
The Parallel for Instagram says, and I quote, just to get right to it, hibiscus, white grapes, and pear. This citrus infusion is dry, slightly peppery, and has a bit of a tart finish. Be sure to enjoy this refreshing AF beer out of the can to admire its rosy hue. Okay, so wow, they're getting a little vulgar in their descriptions there. So,
So I gotta say, I as soon as I saw the title of the beer, I didn't have a
peanut gallery
for it, but I am pleasantly surprised. This is actually, is it sour? No, it's not really. Maybe a little bit, but no, not a lot.
Hey there, yeah, Mendez. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that because I'm.
But that has a lot of flavor in it.
Wow. That's impressive. So that's got like a very red, yeah. It is indeed a rosé.
And the camera doesn't do it justice. It's actually a little bit redder, I think, than the camera shows.
This is very, I almost want to just call this a Radler, but the ABV is what? It's
6.7.
6.7 degree. 6.7. The international beer units are really low on this one, so it's not hoppy at all.
No, not hoppy at all. It's gorgeous looking.
It is pretty looking. It's a rosé wine. I mean, that's what it is.
Not much of a head. No lacing. It's not sticking to the sides of the glass at all.
No, I've got an improper glass this time, so
yeah. I'm not and I don't really know if that even matters. Maybe on some beers it does, but not on this. Very flavorful. It listed what did it list as the flavors? Like there was grapes.
It is white grapes and hibiscus.
Okay.
So it's got like a nice kind of gentle flavor to it, which I really like. It's not. I mean, I argue if this is actually beer, it's a great experiment, but it's so light. I mean, this is lager light, Pilsner light. That kind of.
But it doesn't taste like that.
But no, this is what I mean about, is this really beer? Or
yes,
did they have a batch of wine that they were making just because, and suddenly decided that, Joe, Tank 5. Yeah, we better drain it. What's in it? Oh, is that the stuff from the party? Oh, geez. Okay, well, COVID. There you go. Where is the beer available? In the
It's a Wonderful Time for a Beer advent calendar pack for 2020 from Peril 49.
Specifically day 10, obviously. Although, what day was it last year? The advent last year, where the can or the beer that I had and the beer you had were completely wrong.
Well, there was a few days it was like that. So it was
really?
day one, at least.
We had different beers on day one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's going back.
Day 15, I think.
Okay.
And there was 2 other days that were mixed too.
Yeah, so I'm glad
that was Central City. So
good point. So overall, I fully support this beer, and I really think that it is worth going out and see if you can find this elsewhere. If not, go and buy the entire pack, because
there has been some very nice beers in it. There's been a couple of duds so far, but it's actually really nice.
But no stouts and no porters yet. But it is a malt beverage. I assume they call it beer. Unfortunately, they don't publish any of the ingredients, really. Nothing really exciting in here.
No ingredients or anything.
Actually, what is this text here at the very bottom that's really small? It just says strong beer. So it's beer. But I have no problem with this at all. I think it's quite reasonable, but it is very Radler-like is what I am kind of thinking.
I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly. No, a Radler. I don't know. No, this doesn't taste.
Well, a Radler has a very particular taste, sort of flavor to it, like a profile. But this here is in the territory. Okay, I'll say it's in the territory. No. I'm not going to say it is a Radler. No. But it's in the territory, and I think that
it's not in the territory. It's not in the same ballpark. It's not even the same fucking sport.
Well quoted, sir. Well quoted. Wow. Here's that. Cheers. Ding. But overall, I'm not too bad with it.
I would get this again.
Yeah, Julian, if you want to come and give us the research that you claim that we have to do, jump into the show. I'll bring you in, man. You got your webcam. But essentially, so yeah, I think that the Rosé Farmhouse. Now, that's the one thing I am going to look up, because I don't know what a farmhouse beer is. So
I would say a farmhouse beer is like a lager or a pilsner, right?
Okay, so here we go. So basically, what the internet is telling me, that farmhouse means beer that has some rosé qualities to it.
Oh, okay.
Well suited to the rustic quality of farmhouse beers, unlike stouts or IPAs, which overpower a wine's delicate flavors. So there you go. So but and this is the thing: is this a beer?
Yeah,
Right.
Totally. They come out with beers every year that are made with great must and all that, and they taste like winey kind of things. Yeah, totally.
Okay, well, obviously, I need to educate myself on this style of beer, because I don't. Have we ever had something like this on the show before?
Yes.
What was it? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember. I would have to look in the databanks on YouTube.
In the databanks, okay. It's definitely effervescent. I give it that much. But yeah, so there you go. But overall, I definitely, as you and I have talked about, and as I know that Julian, who's in the chat, has also mentioned a few times, is about the Advent calendar is about experimentation and creating things that you're not necessarily going to do for the rest of the year, because of either it's really hard to make, or it's not going to be financially rewarding to the beer makers. So, which I completely understand. So overall, I give it a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the fence about whether it's actually beer or not, but you know what? Alan says it is, so I believe him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You do. You totally believe me.
But anyway, so today is an Advent episode. So again, we'll be back tomorrow around the same time.
Maybe it's Friday. Maybe we'll get like a high-powered stout or a porter.
Okay, that would actually top off the week because this week has been weird. So weird.
Okay.
COVID weird. I don't know. I'm just making.
Okay.
My name is Shane, and I like beer.
So until tomorrow, boys and girls, thank you for coming by. And hopefully, if you come back tomorrow, it's Friday. We should talk about, I don't know, whatever you want to talk about. There's a chat thing. Leave a comment in there and be like, dudes, we need to know more about blah. Or take off your clothes, Alan. So, yeah, perfect.
All right.
Alan, do you have it prepared?
No, I got nothing prepared.
Then don't take us out. See you all tomorrow around the same time. Thank you so much.